Welcome to the shooting show. This week we're on serious rabbit control with Byron Pace and his brother Darryl, home on leave from anti-piracy work in the Middle East. He switches the minigun for the Rimfire. Sporting rifle writer Byron Pace is off to survey the land at some new shooting ground in the heart of the Angus glens and bag a few bunnies. Byron is joined by his brother and both shooters check zero on the rimfires.
I think straight through the middle.
Excellent. I think we're good. I think just one more click to the right.
Time on the range is well spent and Byron makes the necessary adjustments to the scope's zero.
We're ready to kill rabbits now.
With everything looking good, they jump back into the 4x4 and head to the farm, potting the first rabbit as soon as they arrive.
This is a new bit of ground that I've just got access to. So I've taken my brother out, he's just back from the golf, and we're going to have a little bit of a recce and try and get on top of some of the rabbits. The farmer here said that's a big problem for him, so that was part of the deal for us taking the ground, was that we would in turn keep on top of the rabbits and keep the numbers in check. So we're going to have a feel for it, see exactly what's going on, and probably come back in the evening later on in the week and really try and make a dent into the population.
The rabbit problem is clear to see. Byron will have his work cut out to get on top of it. Both shooters are using a 2-2 rimfire. With the close quarter rabbits on offer, the extra reach of the 17 HMR is not needed.
Okay, Daz, I think the best plan here is going to be to split up. I'm taking this wood because I've already seen tons of rabbits there. This bit of the farm I've not been to yet, so you can go and have a little adventure and then report back to me what you find.
Yep, will do.
Sound like a plan?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Byron is keen to fulfil his vermin control obligations. The rabbit population here is almost out of control, and this causes competition for grazing with the sheep and cattle, while fences can be damaged and embankments undermined. Byron gets his session up and running. Darryl heads off to a different part of the farm and quickly spots an opportunity to put his 2-2 rimfire to the test, shooting 3 conies in quick succession. The 2-2 might be less powerful than the guns he's handled during his recent stint in the Arabian Gulf with Her Majesty's senior service, but it's proving mighty effective on the rabbit population here in the glens.
That's how you do it.
With Darryl racking up a healthy head count, Byron is having similar success. It's hard to think of a better way to survey a new ground than with a rifle in hand, tackling the rabbit problem as you go.
I haven't had this much fun shooting rabbits in a very long time. I'm definitely going to have to do this more often.
With rabbits on offer across the whole farm, Darryl moves location, heading up an embankment and putting himself in prime position for a run of success, picking off a series of unsuspecting bunnies with a subsonic ammo.
That's 5 rabbits, 5 shots.
And though Mixie has reared its ugly head here, there's still some prime meat for the larder to be had too.
Hey Daz.
Hey.
How'd you get on?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Very successful.
So
Give me numbers.
80, 90, around about that mark.
Serious?
Yep. 2 boxes down of ammunition, and that's all I carried with me. Missed probably about 10 shots.
That's
and
pretty good going.
Most of them were on the very short shots. Me not taking into account how close they were, because they were very close.
I'm a little bit behind you. I think I was probably about 75, 80. I actually stopped counting. I didn't miss too many. I had 2 boxes with me, but I got a few rounds left though.
Yeah.
But that was a hell of a lot of good fun. I mean, usually when I head out, I always grab my 1.7. That's what I reach for pretty much every time. But this ground looks to me like it hasn't been hunted very often for rabbits.
No, you can tell. It's overrun.
Yeah.
Overrun with them.
Yeah, which means you can get away with the 2-2. You don't really have to take long shots, and it's really good fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the rabbits we saw in such a short space, and we haven't really explored a huge amount yet.
No, we were pretty much just in this one corner of the farm. I mean, we got 450 acres here. We probably only ventured across maybe 30 of that.
Yeah, exactly. We've got much more to come.
I think we're going to have a lot of fun at night.
Yeah, more nighttime stuff, and I reckon those numbers will double in what we get.
Yeah. Anyway, let's head home.
Okay, let's go.
The Pace brothers there, showing us that the 2-2 Rimfire certainly still has its place in modern day coney control. And now, the Shooting Show news.
This is the Shooting Show news. Farmers are at risk of intimidation after an anti-website publicly leaked details of 3 people said to be involved in the Badger car. The website published names, mobile numbers and website addresses and invited readers to contact the farmers. One farmer has already seen an anti post a malicious statement on holiday website TripAdvisor, calling them arrogant, unfriendly and rude, and saying that most of the animals are nailed to the walls or lay injured in the bushes. The Scottish Gamekeepers Association has called for research into the impact of a red kite reintroduction scheme in Dumfries and Galloway, after local residents say the expanding population is now annihilating other birds. 90 red kites were introduced between 2001 and 2003. They are now believed to number over 300 in the area. The newest centrefire calibre to hit the UK is going on tour. Edgar Brothers is holding 4 range days to give FAC holders a chance to test fire a Savage Model 25 in 1.7 Hornet. There will even be the chance to win a rifle. The first event will take place at Riflecraft, Norfolk, on the 29th of September. Full story in the next issue of Sporting Rifle, out next week. American shooter Gavin Miles has become the Fit-Ask World Champion after 191 x200 fired him to the top spot at Northbrook Gun Club, Chicago. Ben Huthwaite took the runner-up spot after a shoot-off with Italian Giuseppe Callo to break their tie of 190. Martina Maruzzo of Italy took the ladies' title on 175, with Britain's Rebecca Breen coming 4th on 170. Full report in the next issue of Clay Shooting. Clay Shooting magazine is once again on the hunt for the nation's favourite shooting ground. Clay shooters from across the country are being asked to vote for their 5 favourite grounds before the 1st of October. To vote, simply go to www.clay-shooting.com or find the magazine's page on Facebook. That was the Shooting Show news.
From rabbits to ferals, Byron Pace now heads to Holderness after accepting an invitation from fellow sporting rifle writer Tony Megson to thin out an excess of barn pigeons.
Byron, how are you?
Mego, how are you doing?
I'm good order, good order.
So, tell me, I've come all the way from Scotland. I've been doing a bit of stalking this week. What else do you have in store for me?
Well, we should do some good tonight. There's about 60 barn pigeons in here.
Brilliant.
So, farmers said, you want some killing? I've got the equipment. Let's go do this.
Excellent, let's do it.
We've been asked to come to this barn because they have a problem with feral pigeons. So, we've utilised the 177 air rifle with a multi-shot magazine, a very effective method of taking care of feral pigeons in barns. Powerful enough to kill the pigeon, not too powerful to damage the building or the roofing.
The magazine is now full. The decks are cleared for action and Mego makes ready for his first shot. With precision placement, the pigeon drops immediately. This barn is clearly a favoured roosting spot for these feral pests. Shot after shot, they continue to go down. As with the vast majority of older barns, the roof here is made of asbestos sheeting, which is relatively fragile. Caution has to be exercised. The last thing you need is a leaky roof. That will be a sure way not to be invited back. An air rifle is a perfect tool for this job. As Mego said, it has just enough power to ensure humane dispatch, but not so much to damage the building. The slick reloading action of the Virat 100 cycles another pellet, and yet again Mego drops a pigeon at the far end of the barn. Byron realigns the light, but this time it's a miss. Quickly, Mego gets back behind the scope and makes up for his misplaced shot, bagging two more in quick succession. All those years shooting air rifles as a boy are certainly paying off, as more birds are knocked off their perch thanks to some 177 lead. The activity excites the pigs, and off camera Byron has his work cut out retrieving the fallen quarry. Yeah. Although he qualifies as Bricktop thanks to his looks, this isn't a gangster movie, and the shot birds are all recovered for ferret food. Swapping roles, Byron arms himself with some air power and rests up for his first shot and finds its mark perfectly.
Good stuff.
It is, isn't it?
Adding some friendly banter, Mego puts the pressure on.
Looking good. Don't miss.
Help if I put the safety off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, take the safety off, it does help. Okay, Byron, a successful evening and some of the spoils from tonight's little escapade. And as you can see on to my left here, this is the sort of thing that the farmer wants to prevent. This happens in a lot of the grain stores. These birds defecate into the grain, spoils the grain. Great expense to the farmer. Hence we're here tonight, sorting it out for him.
Well, I've really had a great night tonight. I wasn't expecting to be shooting pigeons, but it just shows you that you can do something for the farmer and it's great sport for you as well. And you can see, you know, this is a small pile that we've got here. There's another 30 or so in the other barn. So, you know, we've certainly done a favour for the farmer tonight. And I've had a great time. So, Mego, thank you very much. And I guess it's back up north for me.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. We're out every Monday, 7:30 PM UK time. This is The Shooting Show.